I'm going to show you how to give access to specific files on your Google Drive. Now, this can be a very good feature because it can allow you to share specific files as well as allow you to collaborate with others if you'd like to give them access to specific files. So the way you do that is you first get into your Google Drive and you can just go to drive.google.com and you'll get to your Google Drive homepage. Now, you can either go ahead and share individual files, or usually what I like to do is create a single folder and then share that folder with the people I'd like to have access to these files. And that way I don't have to continuously keep on sharing individual files as we create them. So what I like to do is on my Google Drive, near the top left, I can click New and then click Folder. And I'm just going to name this folder Shared Folder. Now, let's say I just want to drag in these three Google Slide presentations. I can just drag them all in there, and now they're all in my folder. Now I can just click on my folder once to select it. So it has the blue glow around it, which shows me it's selected. And then I'll see near the top right, there's a picture of a person with a plus symbol. I can just click on that. And then I see essentially that I can share this with specific people or just get a link and then people would have access just by visiting that specific link. What I'll do is just go ahead and type in a test email address so they can actually get it shared directly to their email. So I'll just type in test@testing123.com. This is just a sample email. And then essentially, once I do that, it'll show me a few different options. And of course, I can actually go and share this with multiple people by just entering in another email address for maybe someone else I want to share this with. Now, next to this bar, you're going to actually see where it says editor. Essentially, when you click that, you'll see three different options: viewer, commenter, and editor. And this is going to manage the level of access that someone has to the information in that folder. So they can either, with this selected, be able to edit the actual files as well as add or organize the files. They can, or if you select commenter, they can just comment on specific files. And then finally, as a viewer, they just would be able to view them. So I'm just going to leave this on editor for now. And now you'll see there's a checkbox right here that says notify people. With this option selected, once you actually go ahead and click send, the person that you're sharing this with will actually receive an email in their email inbox saying that I shared this folder with them, and it'll let them know that they can just click the link within the email and they'll get access to the shared folder. And then finally, you'll actually see a message field, and within this message field, it's going to contain information that you'd like to send to the person that you're sharing this to within that email that I just mentioned. So I'm just going to go ahead and cancel out of this since I don't want to actually share this. Now I'll just show you the process now of just sharing this with a link. So if you want to just give access to someone via a link and you don't want them to actually receive an email with this information, what you can do is instead of putting their email up here, you can just go to the get link portion. And what you can actually do is either if you want to leave it as restricted, meaning that only people that you have added up here and then they have the link will have ability to be able to see the data, or what you can do is change to anyone with link. So that means that anyone who has this specific link is going to have access to your folder. And then again, where it says viewer, you can change the different responsibilities or the different access they have. And you can just click copy link, and then that way you can go ahead and just share the link and you don't have to worry about Google emailing the people that you're sharing this with, letting them know that they have access. So this was a brief overview of how to give access to specific files on Google Drive. Now, if this was helpful, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions or anything you're unsure about, be sure to leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you with an answer.